What going on, people? Them's. So this has definitely been a minute. I have not reacted to any Faouzia in what feels like forever. But someone commented on one of my videos recently and said that she did a new video that she come out with for Porcelain. Now I'm certain that I have reacted to her doing Porcelain, like a live version of Porcelain. So I'm presuming this is like the music video to that song, unless I've got that completely wrong and that was a different song altogether. But I feel like she's done a song called Porcelain and I've reacted to it. But I could be going crazy. Like it is late here. So well, let's not waste no time with no big long talking, and let's get straight into it. This is Faouzia with Porcelain. Oh my.
Take your heart somewhere else. I don't want any of it anymore. Keep it all to yourself. I don't want any of it anymore. It hurts me to say this, but it hurts me more to stay. My fingers are bleeding from picking up pieces you made of me. I can't let you in. My delicate skin is far too thin. Porcelain and your blade is sharp. You take it too far. It's just who you are. Cold cement and you can't resist. The iron fist you come crashing down till I'm found in pieces, and then you fill with regret. But soon you'll forget, and I'm left a mess in your hands.
I don't know this song.
I don't want sympathy. I just want anything that's left of me. Release my sanity. I'm on my knees looking through all this debris. It hurts me to say this, but it hurts me more to stay.
Wow. I'm thinking maybe someone told me about the song. I don't know why Porcelain in my head. I feel like I've definitely not heard that song before. Let's see if the lyrics are on here. Oh, yes, we do have lyrics. We do. Okay, so we'll come to them in a second. Um, yeah, I think look, when it comes to Faouzia, it's very, very uncommon, and I think it's going to be very, very difficult for me to like ever really find a track of hers that I'm just like not feeling, because I at this point now I am a Faouzia fan. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it would take something catastrophic or a complete genre bending thing that would make me go, oh, it's not a bit of me. Like when she was in The Singer, and all those vocal performances that she did, like there might have been some performances that maybe weren't like my top favorite, but like that's still better than the majority of like of some people's faves out there. Do you know what I mean? Like she is incredible. She's so talented, and her ability to kind of like play and compose and the agility, her tone, her like all of it, I just think is great. I think with this song, like it kind of just felt like nestling in really, because it's a little bit like the best example I can use is probably because I'm just reacting to it at the moment is Black Mirror, in that like I love that season, like I love the show, sorry, and even though each story is like wholly different, like, and there are some that maybe like the majority of it I just think are absolutely stellar, and that's kind of what I felt like I was tuning into with this one. Like, I'm just tuning into what I think deep down is going to be an amazing episode or amazing song, and that's exactly kind of what it was like. Um, she looked incredible. So I think I'm loving the bangs. Like her hair's a little bit shorter and stuff. Um, you know, she's got this almost like doll like perfection of a face. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very very beautiful, and Porcelain kind of, I can kind of see that, like that kind of like, from her complexion, like the way her eyes, her beautiful eyes are, like her mouth is formed. So the idea of the song, just in terms of a title, really, and then what she's dressed as in this amazing, like, I mean, I don't even know what kind of century star house that is, like, but do you know what I mean? It's not like 2025 necessarily. So it's already giving visually feasting, like it's visually giving that, and then the song itself, like, felt like it felt like a timeless song, like a song that she's gonna perform, and a song that she will continue to perform, and people will be like Porcelain. Do you know what I mean? Like it didn't feel gimmicky. It didn't feel throwaway. It felt like very well rounded as a whole sound of a song. So in that sense, it felt big. It felt like a moment. Like, and then the lyrics. I mean, it's difficult to kind of try and catch all the lyrics on the first run through, which is why I want the lyrics up, and I've got them up now. But the vibe I'm getting from her, it's like, I'm fragile, like, and you've smashed me into pieces basically. And I thought at first it was just talking about someone who just didn't know how to handle someone as fragile as that. Do you know what I mean? And actually, she's the one left picking up her own pieces, kind of thing. But then by the time it got to the end of the song, it kind of made me feel like this could be like a domestic kind of situation, like a DV, and that kind of like the dichotomy of that, to have something as precious, as fragile, as beautiful, like a porcelain doll that, I mean, that you have to handle with care, and you've got someone that's like, I'm sure there was a line in there about raining down your iron fists, and then you're full of regret and that kind of stuff. They made me kind of feel like someone that has acted in that kind of way, because that is one of, like, genuinely one of the biggest issues in the, I say in the world today, but like in terms of women, like, that is like a massive thing, um and I don't know whether enough is being spoken about it really, like in terms of like how much of it actually goes on. Um, and if that's what it is about, then I think it was handled in such a carefully artistic way, that it was really powerful. Like, those moments of her being very still, like almost. Again, I don't. I wait until I read the lyrics, but like being very very still, like while she's singing, and then like a few shots of her being a little bit more like disheveled and stuff. I don't know if that's kind of like throughout the different stages of what that kind of treatment might be like, and then for it to end with her like just playing the piano as she was playing it and stuff. It just felt like a moment. It really felt like a moment. So, let's have a look at the lyrics and let's see whether or not I'm barking up the completely wrong tree. Um, okay, take your heart somewhere else. I don't want any of it anymore. Keep it all to yourself. I don't want any of it anymore. It hurts me to say this, but it hurts me more to stay. My fingers are bleeding from picking up pieces you made of me. I mean, even that is just my fingers are bleeding from picking up pieces you made of me. If you ever get to the point where someone is having to say anything, even remotely in the postcode area of something like that, you know that you've like, I can't imagine anyone. Um, Hello, sir. I do love you, but not today. Um, that is just that is a that again. I keep using the word visceral, but it's so like you can't kind of unsee that kind of image, can you? Can you imagine that bleeding fingers picking up the pieces of me that you made of me? I can't let you in. My delicate skin is far too thin, porcelain, and your blade is sharp. You take it too far. It's just who you are, cold cement, and you can't resist with your iron fist. You come crashing down till I'm found in pieces, and then you filled with regret, but soon you'll forget. I'm left with a mess in your hands. To me, that definitely sounds like someone that is verbally, emotionally, physically, um, you know, is doing wrong things there. Um, I can't let you in. My delicate skin is far too thin, porcelain. It's far too thin, porcelain, delicate, blade, sharp, too far. It's just who you are. Cold cement. Is there anything more unfeeling than something that's cold? Never mind it being like cement that then freezes like rock, and you can't resist with your iron fist. So it's now not even that your blade is sharp, because sometimes it might be like your tongue. Does that mean like? But now it's talking about your fist, your iron fist. You come crashing down till I'm found in pieces, and then you're filled with regret. But soon you'll forget, and I'm left a mess in your hands. That's powerful. Love the as well. It's because that she ended with that as well. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I don't want sympathy. I just want anything that's left of me. The very least, my sanity. I'm on my knees looking through all this debris. Wow. Again, that's quite powerful as well. So listen, I don't even want people. I don't want you feeling sorry for me. I don't want none of that. I just need the things that I can still call mine, like my sanity. Yeah, I just need that, and I'm on my knees looking for it to all the bits and pieces that you've made of me. Getting pre-chorus, hurts me to say this, hurts me more to stay. And the pieces you made of me. In the chorus, bridge again, 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 and again, and again, again, yeah, again, and again, and again. It's honestly heartbreaking to think that something as beautiful and delicate as so many people, and this happens for women, it happens with men as well, like, like there's so many people, so many good, beautiful, fragile people like have to put up with some of the most horrific treatment from people, and you just think, what on earth is wrong with people? Like, why would you ever wish to inflict any kind of harm on anyone? Like, it just beggars belief. And I understand that people have got, different things, different situations, upbringings, their own trauma, and I get all of that. I understand, but you know, there has to be something like so off with you that, whether you're beautiful or not, just another human being, yeah, like that would that could that could even create a scenario where this is the type of song that somebody would sing. Because I don't know whether it's self, fulfilling or autobiographical. I don't know, but even if it's not, there'll be people out there, many people that can relate to that tune. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's sad. That's really, really, really sad. Like, people need to do better, man. People need to do better. Like, what is life if not to uplift other people? Like, beautiful. And what's amazing is, even before knowing the lyrics, I was like, I feel like this is a song that will stand the test of time. And I think it definitely, that to me, it feels, the way it was delivered, the way it's put together, it felt big. It felt big. I really, really, and to be honest, like, not necessarily in a typical, in the most typical Faouzia way. Like, her tone, obviously, still, but like, by the time she gets to the end of the song and there's all these great, like, it didn't necessarily feel like that. It just felt like a really well-rounded, like, emotionally placed song. Yeah, I really, really, uh, uh, beautifully tragic. I really enjoyed that. For her ability to tell that story. I would love to know what you guys made of this. If you did enjoy this, then and enjoy the reaction, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. And if you do want access to my reactions before they come to YouTube, then please do head over to my Patreon, which is a great way to help support the channel, and it's a great way to connect with me more as well. So, cannot lose. Yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.